Hello and welcome in. This is Divination Rainbow. Thank you to all of those joining in for today's reading. Today, friends, we're going to be taking a look into your love life, and this reading is for anyone right now who is in a time of separation or no contact. So, you should know right off the bat if that is you. We're going to be taking a look into who we are reading on. And then once we have picked up on that energy, we're going to be going into your person's feelings and what is going to be coming up next, as well as the lesson that you are bringing from this connection. And I almost forgot. Then I just looked and I saw I didn't have them there. I'm going to also pull some charms for you today as well. So let's go ahead without any further delay and jump right into this energy and get this reading started. We want to see for your connection and for you and the person on your mind, who are we reading on today? So this could be energy for you or for the specific person that you are thinking of. And can I get 3 more? Okay, interesting. One of you is certainly someone who is very outspoken, who has a bold energy. One of you is the type of person who could be a leader in your community. You're someone who, or they are someone who community gathers around naturally. I definitely am also picking up on an energy here of someone who is very comfortable and most expressive when they are surrounded by nature. Someone who is also very comfortable with being able to get themselves just kind of grounded. I'm seeing someone putting hands in the dirt with this gardener card. It also carries an energy of somebody who is willing to kind of set things straight, someone who is patient, and someone who is mindful. We're also seeing here there is definitely energy surrounding one of the two of you in this connection of having a little bit more of an adventurous side, someone who's not really afraid to take risks, and the type of person who is either full of new ideas or not really afraid to take risks and try new things. That could be either one of you, or maybe this connection in general just has a real new kind of energy, a feeling of newness around it. And this is something where one of you has a very nurturing energy. I'm also getting the vibe of like the Empress card from this gardener card here, right? That's giving me a little bit of that energy. And I don't know, but I normally don't even look at the names of the roses when I use these cards, but for some reason today I'm really being pulled to the Triomphe du Luxembourg rose. So maybe one of you is French or French Canadian or a French speaker. And I see this being a connection that could have the potential to be very fruitful as well, to have the opportunity to be something that is really abundant. And with the gardener energy, it also calls in a little bit of the energy of like the harvest time, right? So that would be around the fall. This could be someone who has a birthday in the fall, or you could be someone who has a birthday in the fall, or this connection could have really had a significant milestone in the fall. With the advocate card here, I'm kind of getting a little bit of a sense of someone who you have worked together with on something, whether it's something where you've worked on something around the house, something where you have been friends with this person and you've worked on something, or it could be also a coworker. And I see them as being somebody who has really brought in a lot of innovation and somebody who has been able to approach problems from a different way. And that's probably something that this person is known for. Okay. There's someone who's not afraid to put in the time and the hard work. This could also be you that we're reading on because this is the energy of both of you in the connection. And this could even be something where you have taken time and really invested into this connection. I see that this has been something where there has been a lot of time to really absorb information. And I see you being, or your person being, the type of person who is a good listener. Someone who's able to not only listen, but then remember later on and recollect back to you, like, oh, yeah, I remember you said that. And this is why you said that. And that was the reason you gave, kind of thing. This person or you could have a really good memory. All right, so we should know by now if any of that is resonating for you so far, then this is obviously for you. And we're going to go in a little bit deeper now to get some more information around this connection. Since we are going in to be looking at this energy during the time of potentially separation or no contact, really want to explore what is causing this, right? So, what are the feelings and the thoughts on your person's mind right now? And then we're going to get a little bit more information about what's next and the lesson that is meant to be learned from this, okay? All right, thank you. What can we see, please, at this time about the person on my viewer's mind when we are speaking in regard to this connection? What are their feelings and what is coming next, please? And thank you. Oh, God. Well, let's go. Let's go. They're thinking a lot about you with a lot of trepidation, is the word that I'm hearing. A lot of not quite sure what to think or what to feel, but they're willing to put in the work, even if it's kind of slow going. They are willing to do what they need to do to kind of make this happen. All right. Yeah, they're willing to do what they need to do to make this happen, even if it's something where they're trying to maybe manifest a reconnection with you. I see them as having been in a time of feeling like they are starting to kind of understand what's going on here and wanting to put more work and wanting to put more time and wanting to be more engaged here and maybe not quite sure how to make it happen. So now they're really deeply in thought about that, trying to manifest this new beginning with you. They see you as having a really calm and peaceful energy at this time, being really grounded, and they want to come towards you with a little bit more of the truth. Yeah, they want to come towards you with a little bit more of the truth, and they are thinking about it obsessively. And they're feeling a lot of lust and desire towards you during this separation as well, with this double card here. And so now I'm going to also just take a moment and say that there is a Capricorn and a Taurus out. So that may resonate for you as well. And yeah, okay, they're lusting for you. Dude, okay. We can clearly see that here obsessively during this separation. Once I'm like stumbling over my words a little bit. During this separation, they are really thinking about you strongly with a lot of passionate desire towards you. So I think you know what I'm saying. Yeah, okay. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite, favorite, favorite lovers card. I think of almost any of the decks that I have. Um, top three. I don't want to say number one, but like definitely top three. I love this card. So beautiful. They are thinking about you heavily and they're feeling a lot of emotion toward you. They're feeling a lot of strong connection and they want to be able to give some of this passionate energy to you. They also are in a time right now of feeling like they need to be able to have a little bit more strength. And with the lovers falling right underneath the Queen of Swords here, it's making me think that they could be kind of stuck in their head about how they're going to be able to put their best self forward for you as well. Because with the lovers card here, that's also like a self-love energy. And I'm definitely getting a self-improvement vibe from this person that could have something to do with the separation. And if that resonates for you, you'll know. So what else can we see here about what's coming next and the lesson that is being learned during this time of separation? So self-love is a lesson. And that is the never ending lesson. I'm sorry. That's just the truth. That just came out. That is the never ending lesson, right? Giving yourself grace and also loving yourself through all things, putting yourself first, even when it's not easy to do so. All right. Especially for those of my people pleasers out there. So I see this person wanting to come back around. With the Knight of Pentacles here, I see this person wanting to get themselves cleaned up to a point where they can come back in and be the reliable person that they know that you deserve, and to be more consistent with the way that they show up for you. And that's just reinforced here by the Ace of Pentacles being here too. They want a new start because they're super grateful to be able to have you in their life. And with that coming underneath the Magician card, that's just even more confirmation that this person is trying to figure out how to manifest in an opportunity to kind of break this time of separation or no contact and have like a page turn. Because I literally just saw in my mind's eye someone flipping like a new page in a book, turning over a new leaf. All right. Yeah, they want to be able to be emotionally mature enough to be able to offer to fill that cup for you. They want to be able to be the person that can show up with good intentions and be an honest person. Okay. And they also could see you as being someone who is just absolutely very open and giving love freely. They could also see you as the type of person who has a strong kind of connection with their intuitive side. All right. And that's why they know they've got to make an offer for you. Because, yeah, you are the world to this person. This could also be someone that you met online and you communicate with mostly primarily online with the world card here. But they are really celebrating you in every way. And they have a fiery passion to continue to celebrate you. This world card is coming right underneath the devil card. That's a major secret being revealed. This person is so passionate about you that you are literally the center of their world. You are the world to them. You mean the world to them. And they want to celebrate you daily. They want to have the opportunity to be able to show up, though, because they see you as this majestic, enchanting individual, and they want to be able to match that energy. They're learning a lot more about how to be able to express themselves in a more authentic and softer way. Because I see this person as maybe in the past having been someone who just acted very fiery energy here with all of these wands. Okay. So we're seeing now the King of Wands. They're definitely trying to manifest a favorable outcome with you. And they want to be able to be that person that has that strong, powerful, fiery energy that you can kind of look up to. But look at the way this person is looking at this other individual here, real quick. Right? So they are really, really just trying so hard to hold back from being able to speak with you right away because they know that they have a little bit more work to do. And they see you as being so high above them that they don't want to mess this up. And that's also something where I'm getting a little bit of a download right now as well, where they have been having all of this passionate energy about you. That's also confusing to them. And it's creating a little bit of a vibe where they need to get that in check as well. They've been obsessively thinking about you and putting you at the center of their world. And they have been feeling all kinds of passionate desire towards you. And so it's also taking up a lot of their mental space, right? We don't really see any, besides the Queen of Swords at the beginning of the reading, we don't really see any mental energy here. It looks like they're trying to be strong, right? But when they're thinking about this connection, it is something that's making them quite hot and fiery. And they're having a hard time controlling that and being able to express themselves properly. It's really the truth here, guys. And what we don't see at the bottom of the deck, though, is the Emperor, the most fiery of them all. Okay, Aries energy here. This person is coming in hot, coming in hot for this Empress. All right. This is a divine connection that is highly protected and blessed. This could even be your counterpart. This could be the kind of connection where you guys may be in a period of separation or no contact, because this could be like your soulmate or your twin flame. Okay. But this person is leveling up and they're learning how to control those desires. They're learning how to be strong, and they're learning how to stand in their truth in a way that allows them to be their authentic self and present themselves to you as a real person, instead of as this type of, oh, can I be the person you want me to be? Right? I even mentioned, without thinking about it earlier, like that people pleaser energy. Your person could have maybe been in that energy for a while, and they're getting to a point now of realizing, like, no, I have to take charge of my own life and be able to go after what I want. And I can still be someone who provides for others. I can still be someone who is strong and who is the leader of a family or a community or a workplace. But I also have to take care of my own things and be able to do those things from a place of truth. So that's what's coming, and that's the lesson. That's so exciting. Been getting a lot of good messages in my last couple few love readings. Also, the Emperor and the Empress coming out together in readings that are not even always love readings. So that energy is really strong in the collective right now, and I just love to see it. I got I feel like the Lovers recently too, like just a day or two ago. So cool. Nice. Love to see those synchronicities. So now let's just go ahead. I'm going to take the cards away, because I think what we're going to do next is just pull some charms for you that will help to kind of bring in all of these signs and synchronicities that you've been seeing and that we've seen so far in the reading, and then also maybe give you some new ones to look out for. I'm trying to figure out how I can do this in the least audible way, in the most quiet way possible, but it's not the most quiet activity. So give me just a minute here. I'm going to get 2 scoops. The second scoop is always smaller. I don't know why. Seeing like a Ferris wheel here, but I'm also kind of seeing that as the Wheel of Fortune. So definitely this could just be fate. This could just be something that's destined, that's all going to work itself out in divine timing. Okay, we have the little tiny Made with Love heart here. And then the next thing I saw was the arrow. Yeah, it's like Cupid has got your person under a spell, because they literally cannot stop thinking about you. I see the toothpaste here. That always makes me think about a dental hygienist. But you could have just like a beautiful, beautiful smile, or your person could have a very enchanting, very nice to look at smile. Yeah, the bicycle. I'm seeing like some fitness here, somebody putting in their self work. We have the beautiful little fairy. This is definitely something that's blessed. Owl. That's going to be a synchronicity or a spirit animal for someone. We have a turtle here too. So this has been taking some time, but both you and your person have been gaining some wisdom. We have 2 pieces of moss agate here. Love. We have 1 little piece of carnelian. That's that desire. And then we have some amethyst and some clear quartz. So yeah, a little bit of, or no, is this not clear quartz? Now that I've gotten it closer to the light, it's labradorite. So we've got some intuition, some love, and some passion here with these little crystal gemstone chips that I scooped. Yeah, there's the lock here. Your person wants to get this connection locked down. They want to lock it down with you for sure. And they're trying to figure out how to be the most stable version of themselves to be able to do that. I see the hammer, the wrench, and the saw here. Yeah, they've been putting in the work on themselves to be able to try to figure out how they can be that person. And I see this here as kind of like a little journal or a diary. It has a beautiful daisy on the front. Daisy is the birth flower for the month of April. So this could be something where they're going to be coming back around in just a few weeks if you're watching this from the time when it's being posted. But all of these readings are timeless. So you could also be someone, or your person could be someone with a birth month in April, or there could be a significant milestone in your connection in April. There's little nautical energy here with this boat, but I'm really seeing this as traveling. And the way that the waves are kind of coming up around the bottom of the boat, it gives me an energy of like moving a little bit more quickly. Because when you're in the water like that and the water starts coming up on either side, definitely in a sailboat with the sails open wide, it's like full steam ahead kind of thing. Your person's ready to just cruise forward. Yeah, and kind of seal the deal. And this little Ferris wheel, if I didn't say earlier, gives me like a carnival vibe. So, Wheel of Fortune, but also carnival vibe. So, I'm seeing here maybe this is a situation where spring, summer also could be an important time coming up in your connection. But this is something really unique, something really intricate, something that brings in like inspiration and wonder and joy for both of you. And I have to say it, I saved it till the end of my spiel here with the charms, but someone needs to do some cord cutting with these scissors out here. You could also be a hairdresser, or your person could be a hairdresser with the scissors. That's definitely something that could be popping up and coming through with those scissors. I could see someone being like a tailor, or someone being a hairdresser. Yeah. And then I just heard for some reason that word in my mind, like fabricate, like people who do cosplay and who make like props and things like that. Fabricate. I don't know. That's important for someone. Slow and steady, but that's all I'm getting for you today, collective. This is super exciting. Please let me know how this goes. This emperor coming in. Very exciting indeed. And until the next time when we see each other again, I hope that you do take good care of yourself. Bye for now, friends.